What up, YouTube? It's No Chains, and I'm back for another commentary. And we are in another episode of my Cincinnati Bengals Mike Brown owner mode here in Madden 25. And as you guys saw in the last episode, we changed up a few prices as far as the merchandise, the memorabilia, and our concessions. And they turned out very well for us as far as the fan happiness. So that's really good. That's just a side note. And we also played the Tennessee Titans. We ended up defeating them, led by Josh Johnson, and a great night for our first team, especially offensively. Andy Dalton actually threw for a touchdown and ran for one. But in this episode, we will be facing off against the Dallas Cowboys in their stadium, Jerry World. A very, very nice stadium. I never actually get to play in this one, man. But we're going to start off the game with a play action pass to our first round pick, Tyler Eifert, for a 42-yard reception. And just a quick note before I start off this episode, has been Jarvis Green Ellis will fumble. But really quickly, what I wanted to say was that this episode, if you didn't watch the last one, in the last one I said that this episode will contain 2 games. The last one did not have too many big plays, so that will go by fast. But I have a ton of gameplay here for you today versus the Cowboys, and then later on versus the Indianapolis Colts. But Terrence Newman will be picking off his former teammate Tony Romo, and we will hit AJ Green on the left side of the field, and he will get a whopping 48 yards on that play. So he's looking really good, starting off the game with 2 catches, getting us basically all the way downfield, and now he has 83 yards. And on first down to go, we're going to go to him again, and he's going to be dragged down at the 1-yard line. But no, AJ Green suffered from a broken collarbone on that play. Following that devastating play, we will score, but that does not soften up the news that we just got, that AJ Green will be missing 6 weeks starting now from this injury, and that is just not good at all. He is our star receiver, the best player on this team to me outside of Geno Atkins. But I actually feel like that injury to AJ Green was my fault, because I ended up throwing it to him 3 times and he ended up breaking his collarbone on the 3rd and final reception. That tends to happen if you hand the ball off or pass it to somebody too many times in one drive. Not so much running backs, mainly the wide receivers, but Kyle Orton is going to be hit. He will fumble. The fumble will be recovered by Dez Bryant, and he will take it up for an actual gain of 1. But they would stop and kick a field goal right here. But as you guys see, an impressive rookie, Marcus Hunt, will be out as well. So this game is, ooh, look at that juke. But he came from out of bounds to tackle him. But not another injury. Giovanni Bernard is hurt as well. Bruce Sternum will not return this game. So, wow, we have 3 injuries to 3 key players in this game, as Aldrick Robinson will catch the touchdown right there. And that brings me to another point. Aldrick Robinson will make this team, as Taylor Mates is going to pick off Kyle Orton in the end zone. But Aldrick Robinson will make this team. He's playing tremendously. You know, I'm not saying he could take AJ Green's spot. He definitely cannot. Not too many receivers in the league can take AJ Green's spot on the team. But I just feel like, you know, we're set, though. You know, we have Mohamed Sanu, who, in my opinion, is most suitable to take AJ's spot. We have Andrew Hawkins, who can play the left side of the field. And we're going to have Aldrick Robinson playing the slot receiver. And Marvin Jones probably could play the second receiver better than Hawkins can, but who knows. I really like the way Marvin Jones plays, and I'm all talking about receivers here. If you guys aren't familiar with the names that I'm talking about, you probably have seen them play on this series so far. But like I said, we have a group of young receivers that can perform well in the absence of AJ Green. He'll only be out for 4 weeks, so I don't really see the need to go out and sign a big-name receiver like Randy Moss or somebody like that to take his spot only for 4 weeks. We're going to work with the pieces that we do have. I just gave away the depth chart, you know, already, but look at this hit by Sean Williams as Jason Witten will hurdle. I'm not sure why he's playing, but I just gave away the depth chart order really fast. Number 1 receiver in the absence of AJ Green will be Mohamed Sanu. Following him on the left side of the field will be Hawkins or Marvin Jones, depending on how I feel. And then at the slot position will be Aldrick Robinson. And actually, I ended up cutting Brandon Tate because he did not receive well for me, and I also had Bernard Scott receiving kicks, and he's been explosive, as you guys know. That being said, I don't really see a need for Brandon Tate on this team. He definitely wasn't getting any PT as a receiver, but we're gonna float this one up to Aldrick Robinson. And look at this juke move, making the safety run into the linebacker, and nobody will catch him. See, plays like these let me realize or help me recognize the fact that we're going to be just fine for the first 4 weeks of the season. We have a lot of young, speedy receivers with great hands, and not to mention we have 2 great tight ends, Tyler Eifert, Jermaine Gresham being a former Pro Bowler, and Tyler Eifert being a great rookie that could come in and immediately make an impact. And they're not going to convert on that 4th down right there, so that will be the end of the game as we take the victory over the Dallas Cowboys by a score of 31-22. And here we're going to take a look at the numbers really fast. Dalton had a great night again. I really like the way he's looking. Hopefully he can carry that into the regular season. Cedric Pittman leading us in rushing. Oh, actually, no, it was Giovanni Bernard. 2 attempts, 43 yards before he got hurt. Hopefully that one does not last long. I don't actually think that he will be out for more than this game. So actually he will be playing against the Indianapolis Colts. Marcus Hunt, I believe he's out for 6 weeks, and as you guys know, AJ Green will be returning in week 5 of the regular season. But like I said, this game right here versus the Indianapolis Colts is going to close out our exhibition play, and then in the next episode we're going to get into the regular season. But look at this beautiful throw and catch from Matt Hasselbeck to Kobe Fleener in the front corner of the end zone for the touchdown. So we have to play better coverage than that, and here we are in the second quarter, and Josh Johnson, who has been impressive so far this preseason, will be picked off. I'm not sure who caught that pick right there, but here's Hasselbeck back to pass. Nobody near him. He's going to throw it to Whalen, who actually started off the preseason on our roster, and we ended up cutting him. So what's one man's trash or one team's trash is another team's treasure. But here's Hawkins. He's going to muff this punt, and then as it goes into the end zone, he's going to dive on it where I wanted him to pick it up and take it out. So that resulted in a safety, and they're going to hand it off to Donald Brown for a touchdown right here in the third quarter. So not a great night for the first or second teams for the Cincinnati Bengals, but we are going to get a sack right there to stop them from getting a 2-point conversion right there. So here we are in the fourth quarter where Josh Johnson and the rest of the second team are facing a 3rd down and 1, and we're going to hit Aldrick Robinson, and he's going to get down to the 2-yard line for his second reception of the day, and we're going to throw it to him for his 3rd. This one will count for a touchdown, so we finally get on the board. But we would have to get a stop so that we can do the 2-point conversion. But we cannot stop the run. We never really can. So we would end up losing to Indianapolis, and that would even up our record at 2-2 in the preseason. Not too bad. I actually liked everything that I saw in the preseason. You know, outside of our run defense and our pass rush. Offensively, we're looking great. I have a lot of players that I'm excited to play with, and I'm excited to see perform and how they perform in the regular season. And I'm excited to see how this young group of receivers can, you know, perform without AJ Green freeing up some of those spaces for him across the middle and drawing all that attention on the outside. So it's going to be very, very interesting. We actually lost Marcus Hunt as well, so Sean Williams will get the start. So I hope you guys are excited for this series. In this next episode, we're going to be starting off the regular season versus the Chicago Bears. So that should be a great game. I actually already played it. It was a great game. So do not miss it. I'll see you guys then.